All right. How do I turn this in? I think that's what I was doing, and then I ended up swapping to Lost Ark, which I gotta work on that too later today. I have a lot to do today. I gotta do Lost Ark stuff. I got another Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer to do as like a mentor. I got this, and I think my multi async for Zelda is today. Thinking. Oops, I totally went the wrong way. What's the volume? I can close this now. Close the Epic Store. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, boom, boom. Gilgamesh. Call him Greg. The ring. Here comes Dad. Dragon toss. You miss. The chicken. Never mind. Oh. Is the ring just floating in the sky still? Oh, he caught it. Okay. Do 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 do. Bee, 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 bee. Bee, 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 bee. That was a long little thing. Bum, 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 bum. It's not over. Boo. Alright, I need to save this gear set if I haven't already. Is that exactly what I'm wearing? I think it is. I'm gonna update. Alright, click this. Alright. Guess we're going here. Bum, ba da bum, bum. Oven's ready, give me a sec. There you are, Cosmos. The others have gone ahead to reconnoiter Gate Town. We are to follow shortly. It has been a while, has it not, since the two of us infiltrated Yulmore? Since we faced Lord Vothry, and I felt such fury as I never felt before. His actions are unconscionably, of course, any abhorrence I felt for him entirely justified. Yet mingled with my rage, there was something else. At first I was unsure that it was, but in the course of our struggles I found the answer. In Vothry's self-righteousness, it is absolute belief that he and he alone is the cure to the world's ills. I saw a reflection of myself, and it brought the memories of my past follies flooding back. He is vainglorious, ignorant fool I once was, and having shared in his affliction, I feel duty bound to open his eyes to the truth. Whether he will accept it with a good grace I did is another question. What is it, Reen? Do you sense the light, Warden? I'm not sure. The aura is different. Perhaps if we were a little closer. 'Tis time we were on our way in any case. Let us join our comrades in Gate Town. Cosmos, as a precaution, may I ask you that you go first to ensure that the path is clear. The closer we are to Yulmore, the more I worry that Reen may be recognized. If you see any prying eyes along the way, pray encourage their owners to look elsewhere. .430 north. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to grab this yet. I hope so. Fuck, it's gonna be up top. Have I been here yet? No. Okay. You hail the civilian, but he does not respond. Continues his incoherent rambling. Lord Vothry, we hear, we obey. Oh. Ah! Don't stop the stream. Stop this. What did I do? How do I get this off the thing? Oops. Long live Lord Bothry. Long live Lord Bothry. Oh, you don't want to fight though. I take it you notice the people behaving strangely along the path. It's more of the same here. Y'shtola and Alice are investigating as we speak. Let's wait and see what they have to say. Sure. I need to get rid of some of this food.
Strange. Passing strange. By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vorthry's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seems to vary dramatically between subjects. It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
Curiouser and curiouser. We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city. But there's something different about it. Its light is impure. We need to get closer.
Oh, so that one's Alphino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Kaishia, what are you doing here?
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about, so I accosted him, only to have him call me Alphino. I thought it best to bring him along.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me. See, after you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave, not without paying you back. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things. And whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vorthry starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nuts, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
It is like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in our meringue.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vorfrey after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
Newcomers.
There's something I need Reen to see. This was among the townfolk's food stores.
Oh, that's just meal. Yulmore doles the stuff out.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is. It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
That Vorfrey wieldeth power over Sin Eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence? It would serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
Let me check on food real quick.
He's been rounding up Sin Eaters and feeding them to people. Altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back. There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These Sin Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up? Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city? Many enter, but none leave. Let us put an end to it. To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor. Vorthr's deeds are beyond justification. Beyond forgiveness. Evil.
It's highly probable that the Light Warden is waiting for us somewhere in there, and I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past. Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
Is that a solo dungeon? Or is that... When we step through the gates, we shall find not the place of the hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. If you are prepared for this, then let us sally forth. Going in. I think I'm actually under gear score for this.
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain. Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise! Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
Long live Lord Vor-3.
Zombies!
He would use his own people as shields.
This area is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Vor-3's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
As if we ever would. Press on with Alphino. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
Climb to the next level.
May the 12 guide you.
Boom, I guess at least here's my dance partner.
Pay me back later.
The Jesters. I'm going in.
Show's over. I'll break your funny bones.
They are destroying Alphino. Okay, he heals himself good.
I give
I'm good.
You think this is funny?
Bum 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 bum. All right, we're solo now.
You will find my master in his chamber.
Ranji.
But only should you kill me this day. And you will not.
Why do you go so far? You're one of his puppets too. Sure.
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthry's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy. Come, let us settle this once and for all.
What am I doing with these? Ow. Move past me, you must endure what I have learned on the battlefield, for I am a weapon. Long fight. Are you alright, Cosmos? The citizens appear to have claimed or calmed down for the moment. I can only assume Vothri is otherwise engaged. Let's get to the upper level while we can.
Lord Vorthri! Your reign of tyranny is at an end. For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused. And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance for the future of all in Norvrent.
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong. The Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
Ew.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world. Me? Unseated?
Oh snap! Foul! Thank you for the raid, dude. How was Last of Us? Welcome everybody. Appreciate it, man.
It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high. I will not be brought low by
Good game so far.
like you.
Yeah, I like the first one a lot. He's having issues. The second one I haven't played though. I heard bad things and I never ended up playing it. But I have to eventually. But I was worried.
Oh,
I might wait for it to go on sale or something.
I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise.
Yeah.
Once I finish my dinner.
Hit it. Don't let him finish. No. Oh. Ew.
No, stop him. Thancred, stop him.
That thing has wings. Of course it does. How? Giant baby monster. Oh no, RE8, it's coming back.
Where did he go?
We don't need no more giant baby monsters. Alright, File. Thanks for the raid, man. I really appreciate it. You have a good nap. Good sleep. Hopefully work's not too bad for you.
Did Vorthri do that?
Bonnie, what up? We must give chase. How would we get up there? Chase! How are you this morning, Bonnie?
Wait. That is Mount Gulg, the highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
I hope to. You don't need my permission. Be quick about it. You don't need my permission.
Thank you.
I don't know if it will work.
Had an eventful morning.
Its hold over the people is rooted in light. I might be able to reverse its effects.
How's Claire doing? Is she doing better?
Will you let me try?
Of course. We'd be grateful for any
It is
help you
early.
can provide.
Well then,
If you can't,
it's decided, let's all get to work.
if you're gonna be busy and can't play, I totally understand. Just let me know later. Do 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 do. Good news, Cosmos. It would seem that Reen is indeed able to reverse the effects of Vothri's influence. Even as we speak, she tends to the afflicted in turn. The problem being, there's no end to them. We're trying to provide what relief we can to those who are waiting, and would appreciate your help if you're willing. I can tune. Let me tune first before I forget. So here is some dream powder. We're administering it to the enthralled to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. I would appreciate if you could assist with this task. Now those affected are scattered all over the city. I suggest starting your search at the derelicts and working your way up. When you're done, be sure to let Reen know. 100% better taking today off to recoup. That's good. Have you been streaming all night? I've been going for 5 hours. But I'm wide awake, so like, if you still wanted to play, like, I'm down. I'm not gonna be going to bed anytime soon. I don't know when I'm going to bed, but I'm good. I haven't thought that far yet. Downstairs. Need to go outside. Can I use these yet? Yes, okay. We played a Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer, and then we finished that, so then I hopped on this. And then I'm gonna be teaching someone how to play a Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer at like probably like 11 hours from now. So that'll be fun. Oh Lord Vothri, you are my daily meal. You do? Okay. Yeah, I'll be ready. Just whenever, just let me know. Probably message me on Twitch. Sometimes I do not look at my phone, as you know. I haven't looked at it in a good minute now. Alright. Boom. through the Ethernet. Is that my phone? Why did my phone make that sound? I don't even know what notification that would even been. That is not my notifications at all. Yeah, I don't know. Clear. Alright, gotta go upstairs. May the kind soul save me from falling to my death. My mistress, she's been injured. Please help her, I beg you. Ah, it hurts. Please, Lord Vothry, take away the pain. What is this? She's sleeping. A medicine to help her rest while she awaits treatment, you say? Oh, thank you so much. When she began acting strangely, I didn't know what to do. You have not been injured. Oh, fun. Now you're a teacher? I am a teacher. Teacher of Kingdom Hearts. I tried being a teacher of Link to the Past, too. But my student got pissed and quit. Which I totally understand. Must stop trespassers soiling our paradise. Plop. Well, did you fly to my sweet canary? Or where did you fly to, my sweet canary? Is he talking about Vothry? A sweet canary? I don't think so. Not that fat fuck. Oh, there you are, Cosmos. I just finished aiding this man. Now, for the next one. More out in the derelicts and below, you say? So many of them. But Minfilia entrusted this power to me. I won't rest until I've helped everyone. I could bring the enthralled to you. I'll go and see to the wounded. I don't want to do neither, but sure. I'm sure Elfino and Elise would appreciate the help. And should you find others enthralled civilians, please see that they are brought to me. I'm like one quest away from 80. I'm almost there. We are almost the level cap for Shadowbringers.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's
Level
the
cap
last
my
of them.
butt. I know, right?
We've done all we can for the wounded.
Although usually when I play a post game, I'm stuck at like whatever level I finish the main game at until like I'm in the next expansion. I don't know. I don't know how you level when you're in post game because I feel like I don't get any experience.
As for the rest,
aren't you Alphino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
let me handle this.
He's no painter.
Citizens of Yulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vothry is a sin eater, Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vorthry's puppets all this time?
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vorthry's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility. Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this,
how cute are the
if you
Namazu?
mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will.
Which one is the Namazu? I forgot.
It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims, for history, for your conscience.
Little fishy people? Oh, you're at them. Okay. The little murlocs.
You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more. I have said my piece.
That sounds sus.
My thanks for giving me the chance.
The fishy people? Or the cat meowing in the background? Because that is pretty
Nothing more
sus.
to be done here. Let us go after Vorthry.
Is there anything we can do to help? You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
Hambone has a cat? You haven't seen it? It sat in the chair for a good little bit earlier.
Vorthry has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope.
You're
of
still allergic to
defending
cats?
ourselves.
I think I've overcome my allergicness to cats. I was allergic to cats. Like when I was a kid, I touched one. I don't know if it's just a specific cat, maybe or some kind of dandruff or whatever, but my eyes were puffed, my nose was swelled, my throat swelled. I was pretty bad. But I love animals too much and kind of forced myself to be around cats anyway. And now I'm not allergic to it. Or at least not as bad. Sometimes I'll get a sneeze here and there, but I've been pretty good.
If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time.
Started you having asthma for like 10 years? Yeah, I had asthma too when I was younger. I had it from I don't even think I was out of elementary school. And I definitely had it in middle school. But I think I overcame asthma before I got to high school. Because I haven't had an inhaler for years. At least a decade.
In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. After the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vorthry took control, it was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
Talos? Did someone say Talos? You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Well, perhaps.
But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband. For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Armoreng.
Yeah, you can outgrow it. I have, but I still can't spend too long with cats.
Can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
It's for me, it's like I don't know if it's the cat or if it's like I don't know. You know, like when you walk into someone's house and you just know they have cats because there's like that weird smell of like the litter box or something. Like when it's like that bad, like it's like someone doesn't wash their cats or something, or clean their cats don't clean themselves or something. I don't know. It's some weird cat smell that you just know, and that's when like I'll be kind of bad. Like I'll sneeze and have watery eyes and stuff like that. But like I don't know if you keep. I guess if you just clean the litter box. I don't know. I don't know what causes that weird smell. But I don't. It's not. It doesn't bother me if it's not around.
No, that's not what I... It's just... All right, I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
Even if you don't know that someone has a cat, but they must have the hair on their clothes.
Well done,
like
brother.
Lonely cat woman with 50 cats. Yeah, one of those. I don't know. I prefer dogs anyway. I don't know. I like cuddling and dogs cuddle, so. And dogs are more playful. Well, most of the time, cats like fuck you.
Come,
Does their own thing.
We have work to do.
The ladder is situated to the north, west of right. Let us make our way there, Cosmos. I actually need to use this ladder. I don't think I could teleport here because I don't think I'll be able to. I'm gonna get lost in this place looking for our ladder. An old ham lady? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, it opened. Whee! Too far, I think. And our subby son can come visit. What level are you, sub? How far have you come? I honestly feel like come like next month we're gonna have like 2 4-man groups leveling together. Everyone's gonna be playing. It's gonna be fun. Ladder? Stairs? Is this where I need to be going? I think so. Dang it, I don't think I was looking for a ladder. I want to mount though. Let me mount. 3940 paladin. Nice. You're cruising. You're already halfway there. This feels so slow. It's just because it's a big mount, but it looks like I'm going nowhere. 670 to the north. I'm guessing everything is up top. I need to get up there. Oh yeah, I can cheat. I can teleport. Dang it. I could have teleported out of there and not have to walk all the way down. I didn't know Wright was a town. I'm not old. You better take that back, so. Those see yonder pair of talos. For a blessing, they were found to be in good repair. Master Shai prepareth to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Ystrola and I will serve as his assistants. At the appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with ether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which hath too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as myriad materials with which to perform it. If thou art willing, we would prefer upon thee to procure lumber. My thanks, Cosmos. Directly to the south thou wilt find a dry dock, Venmont Yards. Pray see if thou canst persuade the folk there to part with some lumber for our cause. My horse! I forgot we got this. Now I just need a Reptar costume. And we're good. This doesn't really look that comfortable if you're like hunched over while riding side saddle. Like that looks fine, but this doesn't look. I'd rather just ride normal at that point. Whee! Ho there, Sinner. Haven't seen you around before. New to Gate Town, I take it. If you need lumber for the shack, you've come to the right place. We can do the building for you too, though. That'll cost extra. You want lumber to restore the ladder? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If you don't have the coin, at least you could do is come up with some believable excuse. But look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. I just finished taking stock of our supply and was about to do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead, and we'll see if your total matches mine. Now, some of the lumber's lying around about the yard, but most of it is kept in the storehouse. For these, you can just as griddle for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing materials so you can take notes. Take stock of the supply of lumber at the shipyard. What you can learn can be reviewed in your key items. Griddle. Ah, taking stock for Irvith, are you? Well, I counted, we had 68 planks in the storehouse here. 9 of those were rotted though, so we tossed them out. Oi, Grithel, another load's just arrived. 13 planks all towed, but one's damaged. It's only good for kindling now. Right, then bring the good ones here and be sure to let Irvith know as well. So, how many planks does what make now? Ah, you're writing down these numbers anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out, eh? You jot down the details of the conversation. Dude, I'm in class with 6 people years younger than you. I'm like a god to them. You have to make them pay tribute. Tribute to sub. You count 11 planks in the stack. 11 minus 9 minus 1 for kindling, right? I forgot what the big dude said. Hopefully they're not relying on me. Hopefully the game auto-calculates this crap. Boom. 24 planks. Alright. Alright, chat. How many planks do we have? Started with 68. And we lost 9. I think we lost another one. And we just got like 24. I just sit in class high and have the best grade and everything. Easy. Easy peasy, man. Done, are you? So how many planks did you count? What? You're actually gonna let me do this? I had 68. We lost 9. So I was down to 59. And then we get 24. It's gotta be somewhere between 71. We probably lost a few planks with that big dude. I didn't go for it. Seems to me you forgot the stacks lying outside. Why don't you take another look at your notes? God dang it. Where are my notes? The key items. Scroll in your hand. Note says 11 in stack in here. Oh, I missed the 11. Scrawled in your hand. The note says 24 in stack by entrance. Scrawled in your own hand, the note says 68 in storehouse, 9 was discarded, 13 was delivered, and 1 was damaged. Oh, so we lost 10, we lost 23. So we have 45 plus 24, which is 69, plus 11, which is 80. That doesn't seem like it's gonna, I don't think 80 was an option. I don't know how to do maths. Alright, does delivery count as part of our stack? 12 students too young for mature students. I started right after high school, but your old college screwed you over right before I graduated. Oh, that sucks. I know a lot of people who've been screwed over by college. My sister did a whole semester. Apparently she never like signed something online before the classes started, and she didn't get credit for anything, but they let her sit there every day in class and just took her money. Basically took her money, let her attend, and then she failed because she got basically DQ'd for not signing a paper. And no one told her. Started university on your 25th birthday and subs 25. That's pretty funny. He said I was close. Aha! As long as you don't ask me to show my work, I got the answer. Thanks for your help, friend. Taking stock fair puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I'll give you your lumber. What do you need it for anyway? You were serious about the ladder? I'll be damned. If that's the case, please let us help with the work. We're shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's a living, we all itch to do something greater. The fellow you say is in charge, you reckon he'd mind the likes of us barging in on his project? He welcomed the help. Wonderful. I'll round up the lads and lasses and we'll head over to the ladder, along with all the lumber you need. That's good, because I was not going to be carrying any lumber. Boom, boom. It's so tall. O thou art returned, wert thou able to procure the lumber? Well, well, to secure not only the material, but the eager cooperation of the shipwrights besides. Their expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. Master Chai's own efforts have not been without struggle, but he hath proven himself to be a determined soul. I doubt not that, but that the work shall be complete ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. Though it hath been years in the making, at long last do the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate, their hopes spurring us ever onward towards journey's end. Whatsoever may await us, when thou takest those final steps, I pray that it shall be the smile upon thy face. But prematurely, do I give myself to sentimental musings. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is the matter of how we might reach the mountain detached from the land as it is. For the present, 'twould appear we have matters here well in hand. Perhaps thou shouldest take thine ease for a time. Thou wilt need every ounce of thy strength for the trials ahead. Boom. I'm gonna be honest, when I'm high, I cannot read Urianger's text. That does not work. I don't know. But I do not sound intelligent when I read his text high. Six fucking years down the toilet, but at least I didn't have to pay for it. That sucks, man. So you have to do another 6 years? Is that what you're doing? Because I would have given up.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Yulmore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible? Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason? You conquer them.
crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Garlemald. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones, a difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise.
Got 30 credits waived in my new college, so I just have to do 2 more years. And then it's oil money time. Noise! Trying to think. I had someone, I don't know if it was a friend or a friend of a friend, that was doing the oil industry. They liked the money, but they hated the life. They said they didn't really have like any time to do anything they wanted to do. Hopefully that's like changed.
It's a compliment. Take it. The vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye. What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying? Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine. Back when the world was whole, we had family. Friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarok. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed.
Depends on which company and which plant you work at. Yeah, I can see that.
Not that you would remember any of this.
Remember? Is the story going anywhere? Remember? What the fuck's he talking about?
Never mind. The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world. But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero. Ah, there was one thing I had meant to ask. How well do you know the Exarch? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl? What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting. I shall enjoy working out what it means. Until next time.
I've been waiting for the dude to take his hood off all expansion.
Oh, I knew you could do it, dearest. I never doubted you for a moment.
It's alive. I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now. I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Knowing everyone hated me. But the worst thing was the solitude. Time wears you down, Hai. Solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Em itself. All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone. Nothing is worth that. Especially not eternity.
Glad tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
The three of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else.
In the US, oil industry is sketchy as fuck. In my industry, safety class, the worst fuck-ups. Safety class are the worst fuck-ups, and work conditions are in US companies and BP. Oh, okay. I don't even know what
the spirit.
is gonna happen with oil, and well, I mean, there's still lots of uses for oil, but a lot of, now that cars are probably like on the edge of being electric, I wonder like how that's gonna affect that industry. If it will at all.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time.
I don't know where you guys stand
Town shrink below
with electric
us.
cars.
Awed and terrified in equal measure. We ascended without a word. The silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears. No one but me remembers that day.
They're all probably looking at me like, what the fuck? Who are you looking at? Who are you telling to come over?
Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
What the fuck? Bum, bum. And here we are, finally, at top rung. The others should have arrived here long. Elfino, Cosmos, come up here. There's something I need you to see. We're out there. What could this be about? We're going electric in some wealthier areas. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I haven't really seen too many electric stuff yet, or chargers at that, but I know some people have them around here. I don't know when you'll see like more electric cars than gas ones though. Did I even go the right way? Darn, that's a drop. Bum, 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 bum. There's a village, Cosmos, over to the northeast. So there is, yet after 2 decades without the ladder in operation, I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement had long since been abandoned. Nor I, but that was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head in our direction, all the while trying to remain unseen. Whoever this mysterious person is, they should still be out there. Go on and take a look. Search your surroundings for the mysterious person. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target the figure, and inspect them with the left mouse button. I hate these. I can never find whatever the fuck they want me to look for. Bum, 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 bum. Aha. You have located the mysterious person. However, it seems he has likewise spotted you and hurriedly turns back to the village. Boom, 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 boom. It looks like I'm wearing a cast. It does not match like my outfit at all. My city is far too small for cars, full stop. We have no traffic in the city center, 0 emissions with buses, etc. All the small rat-run roads have been cut off. It's impossible to drive here. It's saving me a fortune on patrol. No, not electric cars. Electric cars are not sustainable. I mean, I like walking to places. Like, that was one thing I liked about, like, because my dad is New York City, like Brooklyn, New York. So, like, every time we visit, like, that was always one of my favorite things, was, like, to walk around. And it's, like, you know, it's like a mall, but outside. It's everything's store to store. You have your big, long strips of stores. There's so much variety, too. But I do, but the only thing I don't like about New York City, but, like, at the same time, I like fields of grass and trees and stuff like that. You don't really see, like, any, like, good, like, scenery besides buildings. Next time you visit, I'll meet you there. You love New York? Oh, the city is great. Yeah, my whole dad's side of the family is over there. Everyone notices my dad's accent too, everywhere we go. Apparently, I did not get that accent. I'm curious too, I must admit, and I dare say we have a bit of time ere the others descend, but I could probably like show you places. If you haven't been, I probably could just show you stuff myself. I pretty much know that a lot about New York City now. You can hear it sometimes, do you? You hear Brooklyn? I don't know about Brooklyn. The only word people like say that I have like maybe a slight accent to is when I say the word like boss. But I think now that like when I think about it, like I don't have the accent. I don't know, or it's just me. But I gotta fight the boss. I don't know. The boss. Boss. It's settled in. Let's head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. That's the only word like people really say. They're like, can you say that again? Boss. Bum, bum, bum. You're walking. Yeah. I hate cars anyway. Cars are not for me. If I didn't have to have one, I wouldn't. But I definitely do have to have one, especially to visit people. But I hate going to the what's it called? Why can I'm having a fucking Braveheart. DMV. Hate that. Hate registering my car every year. Just cars, when cars start break. Luckily for me, I was able to get like a new car at like a very young age. So like fixing my car has not really been an issue. I haven't really had to deal with repairing my car that much. I somehow was a good kid and did not fuck up my credit. No, say it with the accent. I don't know what the how to say it with the accent. That's the thing. I can't just like flick the switch on and off on command. I don't know it. Google it. Accents has never been my thing anyway. Like trying to like what's it called? Not impersonate, but imitate someone's accent. I can't do it. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. I can a little bit. I can only do accents if I'm imitating someone. I mean, I could try. Like, I would try sometimes. Like, right after hearing it myself, then I would, you know, try. But like, right now, just like thinking about it and trying to say, I can't do that. I have to like have just listened to it and then go for it. It's the same thing with like music too. I'm pretty tone deaf, at least like I hear the music. Singing like freestyle with no tunes or anything, like it's like no. No, don't do that. I need a beat in the background. But when there is music that I listen to, like I don't stop singing. I do it at work all the time. I'll have tunes going at work and I just non-stop singing out loud. Don't even give a fuck who hears me. But the moment there's like, I have nothing to work with and it's just me, I'll do it in my head, but not out loud. That's why you like screamo music. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. 585 southeast. Just gonna go in this direction for a while. Where is my quest you want me to take? I just want to be able to fly. I think this is the last zone I don't have flying in this expansion. Yeah, Coluzia. Yeah, this is the last place. And if there's another whole zone, then there's gonna be another one. But we're just looking for. I need 2 more nodes on the ground out here. Every time you ask someone on Twitch to do a Middle Eastern accent, they give me a weird look. I'd have to hear it, like, I couldn't even tell you where. I don't even know where to begin. As a kid, I used to be pretty good at like cartoon characters. Like I could do character voices. I like lost a lot of them though when I hit puberty. There's like only certain ones I can do. My voice can't go high anymore. I lost being able to go like super high pitch. Cups are half empty or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. A kettle bubbles. Someone was here. What news, Cosmos? Were you able to find anything of note? People are definitely still living here. I couldn't find our mysterious person. Maybe this place really is abandoned. No, there's definitely people living here. Ooh. Indeed, while there's no one to be seen, it is plain that this village is anything but abandoned. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they are doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? You're Tristal, the artist from Yulmore. You remembered. Ever since we parted ways, I've worried for you, bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again in here of all places. We could say the very same thing to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, but tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Yulmore. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of Bright Cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate, until Mount Golg broke away from the earth. Then just as suddenly, the ladder started moving again. And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives. Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? Onage Pranks does a good one. So Fothry is a Sin Eater and he's fled to Mount Golg. I'm not sure if I know who Onage Pranks is. This is a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there is anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome. Tristal, to begin with, we request your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. If we are to confront Fothry, we must find a way to reach Mount Golg. Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. I will tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest. Weapon! Yet another hapless soul that Elfino saved from mortal danger. I see, some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Cosmos and I are going to scout out the area. We'll be back in a while. Oh? Very well then, just take care out there. My chair, it finally spawned. I like never get my chair. That's not southeast. This is southeast. Is that on Pride Rock? Northwest. There it is. Alright, one more. Northeast. It's gonna be all somewhere in this area. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. The path diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east if you would be so kind to head west. We can aim to meet at the foot of the mountain, taking note of what we see along the way in a short while then. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the brown brick road. The game forgot that it has a battle theme in this area of the map. Doop 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 a doop doop. Leave me alone. Bum bum. I don't know points yet. Oh, brown dirt road. But that sounds gross. Yeah. Oh, I forgot it's you. Probably sounds like coming home. It's not dirt. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. I cleaned it out. It's all nice. It's like red carpet and everything. It smells like lavender.
Sore eyes? I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few senators up there. You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are.
Lavender's the best. It's my favorite.
Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it? If I were Vorthri, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many sin eaters as I could lay my hands on. And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind.
I have like 2 Febreze air things. That's lavender and a candle. If you go in my room and don't smell lavender, it's because I smoke too much weed. No, but you should smell lavender.
This is going to be a tough climb.
You're crazy.
But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems. Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
Coming home here is playing Frogger in real life. Oh no, that's not good. You can dodge a ball. Well, car. Dodge car, you can dodge a ball.
Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Ryojin. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes. I arrived at Bottom Rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
Or are you talking about like crossing like logs and lily pads? Because that would be interesting. If your way home was across a river of logs and lily pads, I would find that interesting. You have all the pillow spray and bat crystals. Nice.
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
The fucking cars.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course. Master Alphino waiteth for us atop Rung. Thither should we make our way.
Urianger's voice actor has to be like an older guy for sure, who's like never stopped talking broken English. Like he talks it so fluent, like there's no way.